My parents had been looking for a rental house for a long time, but they couldn't find a good one. Finally, after searching a lot, my father found a house that was quite close to my school. The house was really nice, but there was one thing I didn't like about it. There was an abandoned house right behind it. Normally, I am very fearless. Unlike other kids, I don't get scared of such things. But that abandoned house felt strange and mysterious to me. A shiver ran down my spine every time I looked at it. Since my room was at the back of our house, I could clearly see that eerie, decaying house from my window. Its broken windows seemed like hollow eyes watching me, whispering secrets of something sinister lurking within. Mom, Dad couldn't find another house, but I don't like my room. The abandoned house is visible from my window, I said hesitantly, my voice trembling slightly. Mom sighed, rubbing her temples. Annie, you know how difficult it was to find this house after so much searching. Then, please exchange rooms with me. I don't want to stay in that room. I pleaded, a knot tightening in my stomach. Stop being so fussy. Annie, instead of focusing on unnecessary things, help me set up your room. There's a lot of work to do for the shifting. Now, get to work. I knew that no matter what I did, I wouldn't get the master bedroom. Resigning myself to fate, I tried to push my fear aside. Over time, I got used to my room, and my anxiety gradually faded. But one night, something strange happened that shook me to my core at 9 p.m. As I was getting ready to sleep, I instinctively glanced at my window. My heart pounded violently in my chest. It looked as if someone was standing in the window of the upper room of that abandoned house that I gasped, my breath hitching in my throat. My hands turned clammy, and a cold dread settled over me. At first, I thought it was just my imagination, a trick of the dim light and my overactive mind. I rubbed my eyes, hoping the figure would disappear. But no, it was still there, unmoving, watching. The eerie glow of the moon barely illuminated its shadowy silhouette, but I could feel its presence like a suffocating weight pressing against my chest. Mom, open the door. My voice came out in a strangled whisper before I found the strength to scream. What is it, Annie? Mom asked, concern lacing her voice as she opened the door. Mom, there's someone standing in the window of that abandoned house. Please come to my room and see. Mom peered out the window, her brows furrowing. Annie, there's no one there. Look, at night, our minds play tricks on us, and even normal things start looking scary. That's why I always tell you not to watch too many horror movies. Mom, I swear, someone was there in the window. My voice cracked, my throat tight with fear. It was nothing. You were just imagining things? She reassured me, but doubt flickered in her eyes before she turned away. The next night, when I was about to go to bed, I felt a familiar chill settle in my bones. I hesitantly looked toward the abandoned house, my fingers gripping my blanket tightly. And then, I saw it again. The figure was there. This time, I couldn't doubt my eyes. My entire body stiffened in terror. Mom, come quickly. You always say it's my imagination. Look now. She rushed in, but as soon as she looked out the window, the figure was gone. Huh? Where did they go? My voice was barely above a whisper. Mom sighed in frustration. Oh, Annie, do you even know what time it is? You started screaming at this hour. Your dad is sleeping. But, Mom, that house is empty. No one lives there. Then who was in the window? My lips quivered as I fought back tears. Exactly. That's what I'm wondering. This is weird. She finally looked a little shaken but quickly masked it. Look, Annie, it's Halloween time. Some neighborhood kid is probably playing a prank on you. Oh, I didn't even think of that. Someone is playing a trick on me. I tried to sound convinced, but my heart refused to believe it. Now, I was determined to catch whoever was behind this. I needed proof. I needed to end this torment. The next night, as soon as the clock struck 9, I took a deep breath and stepped out toward the abandoned house. My feet felt like lead, but I forced myself forward. The creaking of the old wooden floor echoed around me as I stepped inside, my flashlight flickering with an ominous hum. A thick layer of dust covered the furniture, and the air was thick with the scent of decay. The silence was unbearable. Each step I took made my pulse pound louder in my ears. I climbed the stairs toward the upper room, my hands trembling. The room was silent, eerily silent. And then, slam. The door shut behind me with a force that made my heart stop. Mom, I'm here. Mom, help me. My voice cracked as I pounded against the door that I turned, my breath coming in ragged gasps. The window, the same window from where I had seen the figure, was right in front of me. And then, I saw myself dot a reflection. But it wasn't me. Something sinister smiled back at me. Darkness enveloped me. The next thing I knew, I was waking up in my bed. Music, my mother's voice was soft but filled with worry. Annie, wake up. You'll be late for school. Did you forget to set your alarm? I blinked. My room was the same, but I wasn't the same. Something inside me felt wrong. My mother cupped my face. Annie, what's wrong? Don't you want to go to school? I shook my head. No. My voice felt distant, hollow. Something had changed, and my mother had no idea that the girl in front of her wasn't really Annie. The end.